Good morning friends, welcome to the point. In today's video we will discuss about the two indexes that is very important from the exam point of view. It is not that the ranking on the index is asked for India, but who introduced the index or what this index pertains to is definitely asked for. So we should not leave any opportunity or leave no stone unturned to miss one MCQ also just because of these indexes. So we will quickly cover as to what these indexes are. First one, physical quality of life index. Now so first I'll tell you the objective behind introducing this index. So friends, whenever we talk about the growth of the country, we measure it in the terms of GDP or GNP or the national income, right? Now if the GDP of the country is increasing, so we are assuming if the GDP of the country is increasing from last 10 years, do we or can we assume that the GDP is being equally distributed, or the other parameters like health or the literacy rate has also increased or has got better day by day? No, because GDP is what? It is the quantitative measure and it ignores the qualitative aspects of the growth. Now what this GDP is, it is the gross domestic product and it is the total value of goods and services produced in the country, but it ignores as to who is producing. Let's suppose there are 5 firms in a country, okay, and only the manufacturing in the country takes place through these 5 firms, that is A, B, C, D, E. Now if the GDP in the country is increasing because A has installed a new manufacturing facility which is leading to the GDP increase, so can we conclude that the development of B, C, D, E or the people associated with B, C, D, E has also improved? No, we cannot conclude that. So because of this limitation that the GDP faced, there was a famous economist by the name of Morris David, who thought that there should be some index which should consider the qualitative aspect of growth also. Now what is the qualitative aspect of growth? So it could be anything related to environmental growth, or let's say equality should prevail in the society, or there should be good healthcare facilities. There should be something for senior citizen when they are old, like old age homes to someone to take care of them, and the life expectancy rate, infant mortality, what is the rate of vaccination in the country, or how many people are living below the poverty line. This all comes under the qualitative aspects of the life. So hence this index was developed, that is the physical quality of life index. So it was developed by this person in 1979 for 23 developed and developing countries. It was created due to dissatisfaction with the use of GNP as an indicator of development. As I told, GDP or GNP just considers the quantitative aspect. It does not tell how equally that is distributed or how the increase in GDP is leading, or even if it is leading or not, to the better life of the people. The physical quality of life measures the quality of life or the well-being of the country based on 3 variables. So basically they have 3 variables on which they measure the quality of life. The first one is life expectancy rate, the next is infant mortality, and next is basic literacy. Now what are the advantages of this? First is it helps the government to understand the overall welfare in the economy and how well the welfare policies are designed and implemented. So every government of every economy definitely plans and introduces or runs certain welfare schemes in the economy. Now how effectively they are implemented or people are able to take the advantages or reap the benefits of it is told by or is depicted by this index, as it measures the quality of life and not just that how much grains or how much subsidy was provided. It actually measures the impact that these schemes have on the citizens of the country. The next is the method used to measure the PQLI is standard for all countries. So the PQLI index is same for the all country. You can measure it or you can use it for any country irrespective of the development level, and it makes it easier for them to compare or draw a comparison between the development level of 2 countries. Last is all the 3 indicators represent the welfare of the people of the economy, and any country performing well in all 3 indicators can be regarded as a developed country. So these 3 variables which we talked about in the previous slide, that is the infant mortality, literacy, and the life expectancy, are the basis of a quality life. So that is why these 3 are considered. So these are the advantages. Moving on to the limitation that the index fails. The first one is that it ignores the other aspects of quality of life. It is not that the quality of life revolves around just 3 these three variables, and if these three variables goes fine, the quality of life is improved. Qualitative life includes or involves many other concepts like environmental, how the environment is, or how fast or speedy is the justice provided to the citizens of the country. Social security system is there, how many people are moving above the poverty line. So these are also the variables that has to be considered, which are being ignored by this. The three factors of the index have been given equal weightage, however the rationale behind is not. All the three variables carry the equal weightage, whereas there is no rationale behind why these are giving the equal weightage. Let's assume health is a very important parameter and should have given more weightage than the literacy rate. So the rationale behind providing the equal weightage is not given. The index altogether ignores the economic or monetary concept. The way GDP was ignoring the qualitative aspect, now this indicator is ignoring the quantitative aspects altogether. So we need a refined index which could have a balance of both qualitative and quantitative aspects of growth. So this was about the PQLI. Moving on to the last topic, the another index we are going to discuss, that is social progress index. Now social progress is defined as the capacity of society to meet the basic human needs of the citizens, establishing the building blocks that allow the citizens and the community to enhance and sustain the quality of their lives and create the conditions for all individuals to reach their full potential. Now this indicator or this index measures the social progress of the people in the society. Now, like the PQLI, this index also has three dimensions, which is opportunity, next is foundations of well-being, and basic human needs. Though these indexes are not much often asked in the exams, but yes, we can't also afford to miss it. So all you need to remember is that in case of PQLI, who introduced the index and the three dimensions or the three variables of it, and the social progress index, this also is considered with the qualitative aspects of development and the three variables that it considers. Now friends, this is all for the today's video. Stay fit, stay at home, and thank you so much for your patience listening.